we're sitting at about the 30 creep kills, and 31 being taken out by that gladiator. That flagellate is just a very great skill, especially if that's going to be your only auto attack, and the range on it is ridiculous. But that does put John the Ninja, that Witch Slayer. It's funny, is Witch Slayer is going up just against a Defiler, and Defiler could actually be classified as a witch, so it's almost like a perfect pairing there.
What?
Does she not look like an old witch?
Who classifies Defiler as a witch?
Looks like a witch.
I don't know. I've never
She's
heard
an old
that
lady
before.
with long hair in rags with extra arms. Okay, the extra arms bit doesn't really matter, but come on, that's like the classic definition of, have a wart on her nose and she's a witch.
I thought she was like some crazy hell abomination with like 4 arms. I don't think she's a witch.
Okay, we'll leave it to them. Actually, that
Crazy.
won't be my question.
Crazy. Crazy. Forsaken Archer actually dodging that stun, but here comes the ultimate from Gladiator. It just barely misses. Great juking there from Forsaken Archer. Still a little in trouble. They're going to try and get Plague Rider out of this. Meanwhile, actually, there was a smackdown middle against Defiler with Witch Slayer, using that ultimate just to combo her down. And now they're going to try and go on Gladiator up top, but Forsaken Archer is still extremely low, so unfortunately I was watching the wrong lane in that one. Hopefully Snoopy did better, but Witch Slayer's gonna come bottom and get that kill on Voodoo Jester as well. Cursed is going to use, oh, that's not even his ultimate, that's the Demented Shaman ultimate, to take rid of his armor there.
They do look very similar.
And they do get another kill at the bottom lane.
So John the Ninja showing us his ninja-like skills in the river, just running around and picking up kills. He is responsible for 4 of the 6 kills and just overall playing very big into this role as a Slayer. I mean, sitting now 350 gold a minute. He's really just jumping up there.
Yeah, this is great play from this Witch Slayer. He's just doing everything right. He's comboing down this Defiler. He's done that multiple times, and he did that. He did rotate bottom there, and he was able to pick off Voodoo Jester as well. So unfortunately, Defiler is using all chat here, and it kind of gave the Legion the heads up there with that talking, and they're going to be able to run back to their tower right in time. Plague Rider's going to stop and give him a little pap on the way back. But yeah, that was a little unfortunate for Defiler using all chat and gave the heads up to the Legion team.
Well, let's not hit Shift Enter anytime soon again. That might not happen, but yeah, that just did not work whatsoever. Now Plague Rider coming out saying, thanks very much for the heads up. We're going to live because of it. And oh, poor Defiler must be kicking herself in the pants.
Yeah, poor Defiler indeed.
Well, if she's wearing pants. I don't know if she's wearing pants. Might be
I don't
skirt.
think, no, okay, let's just stop with the whole Defiler thing.
But Hammerstorm's wearing a skirt.
Is he? He's actually wearing a whole bunch of spikes in his butt at the moment there, but he's gonna be fine.
Overall, though, this Legion is holding the lead. We're up to 6-0, and we're just about to hit, the 12-minute mark coming up. And really, I'd like to see the Hellborn land a kill at this point, but I'm just not too sure it's going to be possible. Silver Bullet coming out, hitting that Defiler square in the back of the head, and he goes down yet again to John the Ninja, showing his great ninjutsu skills.
Can't fight ninjas. And oh, Plague Rider ultimate is going to bounce between the creeps and back to Forsaken Archer, and that's going to be another kill for the Legion team. They're now sitting at 8-0, 12 minutes into the game. And Voodoo Jester is going to go down at the bottom. A Curse is in trouble now. He does have his ult, but he used it already, and now he's just stuck in with the creep wave there. It's very unfortunate. He's not going to be able to get away with his life.
Oh, those creeps. You're the bane of running away out of close combat quarters. So, yeah, getting creep blocked there, not a great idea on his part. But he does go down, so overall now we're up to a 10-0 lead. Not looking super great for that Hellborn team at this point.
Well, you never like to see this, obviously, but it's still an open game. That's what I like to always say.
We'll play it to the end for Cancer. Yes, Witchslayer, as with that middle lane and his insane gold per minute at this point, I mean, just sitting around under 350, he has picked up a portal key, which is just going to really prove that he is indeed a ninja, hopping foot to foot through the darkness, and I really expect him to be doing a lot more killing at this point, since he looks like he's going more for a ganking Witchslayer.
He could be going carry Witchslayer.
Well, portal key is a good way to do either. Yep. But either way, he's going to rack up a lot of kills with his ninja-like reflexes.
We have action down the bottom. Voodoo Jester's in trouble again. He misses his cursed ground. Unfortunately, a curse is going to use that ultimate, but the other team is not going to hit him during it. Unfortunate and good play. But he does manage to deny himself with that heal, so great job there.
Kudos to that. Denying yourself in front of two enemies that could probably kill you no problem is always a great way to go out, especially with that Devourer. Oh, no, he got banned. Never mind. But, I mean, doing it with a curse, I don't see that too often.
Doing what with a curse?
Denying yourself.
Oh. Oh.
Why does that sound wrong? But looks like we've had some power difficulties at the LAN center as we've lost two teammates. Three teammates. There we go. So we're going to have a little bit of a pause here. No problem. And let's get a little go over... Okay, so we're at, 14:46. It's probably going to be paused here for a few minutes as we wait for everyone to reconnect. Let's take a quick look at items. And items, we'll start with Gladiator. Smock, go.
Oh, sure. Pass it off to me. I can't... Okay. Yeah, alright. We got the Blood Chalice on Gladiator and the Life Tube as well. Moon Queen... What is Moon Queen sitting at? Moon Queen is sitting at about 220 gold per minute. And she's picked up those Ghost Marchers and a couple of Soul Scream Rings to go along with that. One for each hand. Voodoo... Oh, Voodoo. Why am I jumping on the other team? I'm so disorganized. I apologize. Witchslayer's picked up that portal key, like you mentioned. And we have Demented Shaman... I'm really sorry. I have these Steam pop-ups that come over my right, so this is why I'm a little jumping back and forth. I can't see. I know! I'm just such a noob. I forgot to turn off my Steam pop-ups, so I apologize. Plague Rider is got his Marchers and a Refreshing Ornament, so that's the Legion team. Over to you.
Well, Refreshing Ornament is a great item if you're going to be making yourself an Astrolabe, which he probably will. I'd like to see him finish up those Striders first, as we all know Movement speed is king. Movement king is speed. I almost said that live. Anyways, movement speed is king, and I'd really like to see him get that. Striders, of course, is one of those new boots in the Heroes of Newerth that grants you a lot of movement speed when it's not that critical, as in it's not any time during the combats. But that being said, Straight Rippin', that Defiler, who's probably some kind of Halo fanboy at this point, still only has that Bottle, Marchers, Punch Dagger, so she's going for those phase boots, but her farm right now is pretty abysmal. We're sitting at 98 gold per minute, and this was a solo lane. And 0-4 solo lane, 21 creep kills, and we're almost 15 minutes into this match. So Straight Rippin' wished he could be doing a lot better at this point. We got Hammerstorm sitting there with that Chalice, and we got a bolstering armband for those Marchers, which means he's probably going for those Steam Boots. I'd really like to see Hammerstorm not go for the Steam Boots, but go for that Portal Key, because they're really going to need something to counter this John the Ninja Witchslayer, as he's just wrecking havoc all over the place at this point. Yozo, that accursed, who just denied himself with a great, I can't really call it a heal because he killed himself, so a great suicide cutting of the wrist action, and he took out those boots and still only has a fortified bracelet. He's not doing so great either, 86 gold a minute. So this Legion team is really keeping down Hellborn in terms of items and gold and even experience, as we're sitting out about 9,000 experience difference, give or take. That Voodoo Jester is still sitting on Marchers and Minor Totems. It seems to be a lot of Minor Totems is the name of this game, and no Minor Totems on a Forsaken Archer. Level 5 with the boot, still the Clarity Potion, and a Ward of Sight. I hope she's not going for pure wards, as she really shouldn't be used in that kind of context. And that is the Hellborn report.
Okay, good job.
I try.
Okay, you're gonna have to come up with a super hard question for yours, by the way.
Super hard question. Yep. I'm definitely thinking about that in the background. My question's going to come up at the end of the cast,
Yeah.
and I will ask you guys to head over.
Mine was way too easy, is why I say that.
Yep. Well, it was Bloodlust, so if anyone's watching Bloodlust, then they would have gotten it. Did anyone actually answer in the IRC?
Yeah, I believe they did. On the forums, they did.
Oh, great. So, who's the lucky winner?
So, that one is gone, yeah. Let me see. Scrolling. It looks like Gold Ikamura. Congratulations.
Yay, congratulations, Gold Ikimura. I've seen you around the forums before, and now you have a nice new Smurf account that we're going to go play around with and probably feed with. So, congratulations to you. I hope to see you in-game. So, I guess we still have a power issue here for Yozo, but the other team returned, so... Do we have any fun factoids about Heroes of Newerth today?
Fun factoids.
Okay.
No.
Okay, how's this then? Team Loaded was actually just picked up by Evil Geniuses. They were bought out, and now they're all going to be transitioning to that EG tag name. And Evil Geniuses is a big esports sponsored team creator. They got teams all over the world. They're really good at least at that I know of, is their World of Warcraft team, as they've won quite a few tournaments that I know of. But that's a great pickup for them, as they're all under a new sponsorship, new leadership with new teammates. And really, that's a big congrats to them getting picked up like that.
You know that Loaded dropped their sponsorship. I think they're back to We Heart Pigs.
Wow, really? That was like a 24-hour sponsorship.
I think so. Yes. I don't know. I think what happened was the team they never transferred. They only wanted the HoN team or something like that, and I guess the HoN team didn't want to go with them. Maybe it wasn't enticing enough for them.
So We Heart Pigs is now back in action?
No, they can't. Probably.
You're talking with yourself, by the way.
Oh, right. I'm talking to Snoopy, our cameraman, who's informed me that Loaded has actually dropped the EG sponsorship. So that was like the quickest sponsorship ever. And I'm sorry if people think I'm now crazy for talking to myself. Thank you for pointing that out, Smock.
Well, just the HoN team. I think they dropped Evil Geniuses. I'm guessing that Evil Geniuses still acquired Loaded though. So as in
Are
the
you
team
sure
We
that they
Heart
actually
Pigs.
dropped the sponsorship and not just they just took their tag back?
I think they just took their tag. I know they took their tag back, and they might have done that, but you'd think they'd pick up the Evil Geniuses tag, right?
They might pick up Evil Genius's tag, but it's just a matter of if Evil Genius didn't care what tag they went with, then.
I guess we'll see where it goes. I don't know. Trip was trying to tell me that it's not true. Let's see, what does he say?
Can people hear you, Snoopy?
No.
People can't hear Snoopy, so this is really awkward. So we're gonna stop talking to
Sorry.
Snoopy and just wait for Curse to come back in.
Yeah, we apologize for technical difficulties like this, folks. As we said, they're running on donated computers for this event. Maybe they blew a circuit. I mean, that's a lot of electricity to go through. And we're just waiting for Yozo to come back, the accursed on that Hellborn team. But we're not going anywhere because we probably won't be allowed back in if we do. So, to sum up what we were talking about with Snoopy, we are Loaded dropped Team EG. They're back to We Heart Pigs, which is a clan name that they had back in the beta days, and really got like pretty famous. I'd say they were pretty famous, right, Smock?
I'm sorry.
You're not even listening.
I wasn't really paying attention. I was reading